On behalf of the 22nd Judicial Circuit, I want to welcome you here tonight to this mental health court commencement ceremony. The 22nd Judicial Circuit is committed to the drug court and mental health court programs. To be quite honest, it's one of the most important things that we do.
Before I was in mental health court, I was very angry. I was very, very depressed. I actually probably spent about 10 years mostly in my house, on the couch, crying. Once we worked and got the mental health drugs right, I got off the pain medication. I'm just the person I wish I would have always been. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, smooth sailing. If you're not, and you think he doesn't know it, believe me, he knows it. He knew things weren't right, you know, and if you really screw up, you are in big trouble. I'm a lot happier. I like who I see in the mirror every day. I never used to. My relationship, even with my daughter who's 7, she even said to me, "Mommy, you're so much better now."
Really a community solution to a community problem. From that task force meeting, the mental health court was created. And I think it's been a very highly effective means to deal with persons who suffer from mental illness in the court system.
There's no question that that's one of the most important courts, just as juvenile court is, because we have an opportunity to affect people's life in a positive way.
When we talk about impact of these programs, we really have to look at this as a twofold impact. First, we look at the human and community outcomes, such as reductions in victimization and reductions in recidivism, which lead to community stability, but also there's a financial piece. Currently, when we talk about business as usual, the state of Illinois spends over $1.2 billion a year on prison costs, and this can estimate up to $38,000 per year for one individual to be held in prison. When you look at things like mental health court, our mental health court now has 65 graduates with a recidivism rate of less than 10%. So this translates into community stability as well as the financial impact and cost savings that come along with providing the proper care and treatment services. When we look into the recidivism rates involved in the current Department of Corrections, 68% of individuals exiting the Department of Corrections are rearrested within 3 years, and 52% return to prison at some point in time. So what this again shows is that if we don't treat the underlying disorder and criminogenic risks and needs, these individuals will continue to recycle through our criminal justice system.
It's been rewarding to be a part of the program, to see the change in persons' lives, see a change in the family's view of those persons. We've had persons who have been unable to work, unable to gain an education. They're now employed. They are back in school and college. Some who had college degrees and had careers, but their mental illness prevented them from working in their field, now are back being productive members of society, working again in their chosen field. That's very rewarding. You know, when you create these kind of courts, you hope that you can have that kind of effect. Are we successful 100% of the time? I wish we were.
Some people think that these programs are the easy way out and that the individuals that are participating don't work hard, and this couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, the mental health court has one of the most intensive types of supervision that somebody could be on here in the McHenry County system. Individuals in our program see a probation officer at a minimum of 1 time per week, and they're also seeing a mental health court clinician and a nurse. On top of that, there's significant judicial intervention and supervision that goes along with this. In essence, it's the most accountable somebody can be when they're involved in the criminal justice system, and accompanied with that is the proper care and treatment to help someone become stable and well.
We have so many people that get involved in the court system that do not belong in jail. And whenever we can help these people better their lives and not return to court and not go to jail, I think society as a whole benefits. So I feel as state's attorney a moral, legal, and ethical obligation to do something to help these people. They don't belong in jail.
We should all care about the mental health court in our community because it has a significant impact on our community's well-being. When we talk about the financial gains as well as the community and personal gains that come along with providing someone with the proper care and treatment, again, we reduce recidivism rates as well as victimization rates in our community.
Since the creation of the court in 2007, I think we've had a great effect, not only on the participants' lives and their families' lives, but I think also the community's view of persons who suffer from mental illness. We've decriminalized the stigma of mental illness, to my view, from looking at the effect the program has had in the community. We've not only helped those in the program with mental illness, but really changed the community's view of those who do suffer from mental illness and are involved in the criminal justice system.
If we can get these people on the right track, take their medicine, get the counseling, get the medical help, get them jobs, and return them as a productive member of society, it's best for them, best for their family, and best for our community.
Every day is another chance. So every day you wake up, you have another chance to change your life for the better, and it's up to you to take the opportunity that's been given to you. Out of a bad came a good because I have the life that, I am the person I wanted to be through mental health court.